of applause. Standing ovation, I stand over you hating because if we gotta crash them seatbelt for the occasion, I'm a boss though, and I'm content with my ways for what it costs. I'm about my business in every way, can't take no loss. I'ma keep winning into that day. I'm Wi-Fi. Throwing up billions right in my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid my 23s. I was jumping J. Pull back and fade, I'll take the 3. I'm about my pay, about my cake. They want my wave, they want my wave. They want my wave, they want my wave. They heard I'm straight. I'm getting paid.
It's an all. Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, here's Doncic. Makes it off the glass.
And when you want Doncic, he's one of those guys who kind of just slithers around until he finds an opening, and then bam.
To the paint, McGee. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Doncic. From deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. It's a 5-point game. Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game. First one falls for him. Hardaway hits them both. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right side Davis. Stolen. Right side Hardaway. Doncic outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Their hot start keeps getting hotter. 5 for 5 now to keep things going.
Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. Now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Los Angeles with another miss.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The drive by James. And the dunk by LeBron.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
Pass to Hardaway. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They grab their own miss. LeBron with it. Tries again. Porzingis with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic leading the charge.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
It's stolen by Curry. On the wing, Doncic. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He can't miss.
Lakers trail by 11. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
And stolen by James. For the finish. And the dunk by James.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day. And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them, think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it. And it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Curry. The Lakers with the rebound.
Even with no one on you, it's hard to shoot off balance like that. Sometimes you just got to go straight up with it.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. The drive by James. They kick it out to Green. Back to McGee. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Lakers shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Seconds left here in the first quarter. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on JaVale McGee. Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he sinks the second. 30 seconds left in the first. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron. Davis in the corner. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Wright. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Now here's Wright. Pass to Finney-Smith. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Mavericks ahead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
Now here's Davis. Pass to McGee. They kick it out to Green. Caldwell Pope on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's Curry. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
A team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. Los Angeles shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season. And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Here's Wright following the basket by LeBron James. Here's Curry, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Outside, Green. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a third foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
5 on the clock. Oh, wow!
Nice! Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Outside, Porzingis trying to get open as Marjanovic. Porzingis can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
LeBron outside. Davis looking for an opening. No good on that one. Nice D from Porzingis.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Here's LeBron. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now, here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Back to Curry. Shoots from the elbow. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Curry's got 8 points.
And he's not going to pass up that one. And trust me, he should. He's solid from that in-between there.
It's stolen by Marjanovic. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. He's got 5.
Oh, the blinding speed of Caldwell Pope is virtually impossible to match up with in transition. He just gets down the floor so incredibly quick.
Pass to Porzingis. Inside. Here's Finney-Smith. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. Jumps up and finished off by Davis.
Well, when the ball goes to Davis to ensure they convert, he's such a reliable finisher.
Pass to Porzingis. Over Davis. Here's Doncic. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Back to Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Davis gets to the line a whole lot. And people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons. Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Here's Doncic. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Now here's Howard. Count that bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Doncic with it. He's got 18 to the inside. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But, you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Offensive rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Now here's James. And Davis can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Doncic. Porzingis trying to get free. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Here's Caruso. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Now, Wright. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Doncic. There's the triple. Here's Porzingis. That shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kicks it out to LeBron. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Davis. Howard. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Foul. That's good. And the Mavericks lead by 6. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. And the Lakers with possession here. Following the score by Dallas. J.R. Smith on the wing. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Porzingis. Mavericks leading by 6. Pass to Hardaway. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the middle. Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, that's the tenacity of Smith. He's willing to get nasty inside, especially when he earns these type of fouls.
J.R. Smith hits them both. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Here's Doncic. He's got 22. For the 3. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 25 points.
An average shooter from deep, it's important that Doncic continues to work on this part of his game.
It's Howard with the drive. Goes back up. Doncic with the block. Out to Hardaway. Howard with the steal. Inside. Pulls it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I'll tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Now here's Porzingis. Hardaway for 3. Another shot. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense, where he makes his living blocking shots.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Dallas calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups and matchups or call a play.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And the Lakers making a change here. And it's Wright with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. .149 left here in the third quarter. Right outside. Pass to Kleba. Back to Wright. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Here's Kleba. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Wright with it. Now Green defending. Back to Wright. Pass to Curry. Beyond the arc. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 points.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
McGee with it. Back to Green. Lakers passing it around. And here's James outside. Good on the three-point shot. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
And Curry has it in the corner. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pass to Green. And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Three seconds left. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
Embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Kleba, no good. Outside Curry. Pass to Kleba. Wright for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Wright's got his first 3 points of the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
And here's McGee. Here's James. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. James has got 26.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Curry is inside. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
And he's going to be the go-to guy for them here in the late stages.
Curry looking around. Pass to Kleba. Now here's Powell. Guarded by McGee. Jackson misses. Lakers trail by 3. And James gets it to go. James has got 13 points in the second half.
Well, with as much defensive attention as AD gets, the passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and lead. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking abilities when he times it up.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to Rondo. Back to Davis. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. That's now 22 points for Anthony Davis.
No, I can't think of a better partner to have in the pick and roll than Davis. Sets hard screens and has the soft hands to match.
No one near James as he lets it go. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
Here's James. Mavericks with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
Sinks the triple. Now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up.
Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Rondo can't get it to go.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not these.
Doncic looking it over. Out to Porzingis. Here's the 3. Pass to Kleba. Outside Hardaway. This one for 3. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here is Cook. Los Angeles with another miss. Now here's Doncic. Swiped it away. And it's the Lakers on the break. A second chance effort. And it's Davis laying it in. Davis has got 13 points in the second half.
And you want to talk about a big-time shot from Davis? You know he lives for moments like these.
Here's Finney-Smith. And stolen by James. To tie it up. It falls. A huge shot to tie it up.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
They get it back. Porzingis. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
And they double up James. Back to McGee. In the corner, it's James. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out to Doncic. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good.
And it's going to come down to a three-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
Down low. Good.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
And I don't know